Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you seem to like the video I put out about how to farm Spinos, and I see a lot of people are still, interested in doing the bosses on the island. Well, 'cause frankly, it's kind of more laid back than a lot of the other maps and everything. So I decided just to make a little bit longer video today of y'all seeing, because in my video I did get really lucky to see 3 Spinos in one pass. Today I'm going to show y'all what it typically looks like. So I'm just going to run through here. I'm going to show you the path. I start down here. We have a teleporter right here. We start down here on the map. The green knob's there, and we're going to go up here. We're going to make a small loop right there because one can spawn here and right here in front of us, and then the rest of them spawn all the way down to this pond, and then we'll come back to here, and we're just going to keep making rounds. And I've already gotten one, and then I decided, let's film it. Let's catch up a little bit. I've been away for months now. Got injured and had a bit of a concussion, still recovering from. But and I've been playing other games and some of the other maps. There are different things that I just disagree with Wildcard on the way they're running the game and such. So it was just a bit depressing when they haven't learned the lesson on certain things, but they are making improvements on others, quality of life improvements. They're pretty good. They're doing a decent job. They could do quite a bit better, but it looks like they are actually trying in some cases. The only thing I think most of us dislike really is their choice of server providers. They stuck with Nitrado because they basically owe them half their company right now. So they didn't really have a choice. Server stability is pretty much the exact same. And now ASA, they've tied render distance to server population. That's why now you look, I can see, miles away. If you're on a more populated server, you're going to barely see to that cliff over there. And that little cheeky, sneaking, get around processing power is so if you're on a super server, you just can't see anything. Look at there. I know that this is not YouTube magic. This is our first Spino right here. Oh, come on. I don't have that much stuff on me. You could have just given me this. Wonderful. Alright. There's one down. Let's keep clearing. And what I do, I just go, as I explained in other videos, I just go up and down this river, eating all the fish. If it's fish or water related in any way, it must die. And that's how you get more Spino spawns. All the piranha, all the fish that you can catch, turtles, baryonyx, otters, everything that lives near the water must die. It is a potential Spino. low population. See how I can render that far away. Let's come in the grass just a little bit. Get rid of like whatever junk you're wanting to get rid of. I'm just keeping hide right now for crafting saddles and stuff. Just gonna turn around and start making them way back down the river. Some stuff, even though you can see it, some stuff respawns right in front of it. That's good. I'm about to start just like everybody else, I'm about to start a dust gotcha farm inside the pyramid, but I'm doing it so I can convert the pyramid entirely to tech. If I just take a break, I don't appreciate everything going away. I'm not sure what this new story map is going to have as far as downloads and stuff goes. But we have an entire new subcategory. If not, then the next big thing I want to do will be until extinction, like a giveaway. So I'll be doing smaller things. I may be doing videos on different games. But if there's anything in this game that y'all want to see that's different, just let me know. Leave it in the comments. Leave in the comments and I'll make videos. If there's something you just don't understand or you just need a clear explanation on, just let me know. I played Ark Survival Evolved since 2015. So I pretty much know just about everything there is to know about the game. Some of this newer stuff I'm learning as well, but as soon as I do, if I see people struggling with it, I try to let them know as quickly as possible. Because I know frustration is not something you want to have when you're playing a game. You want to have fun, not stress. Super stressed out. But then again, if you're playing Ark, you kind of ask for it. You gotta be a little bit out of your mind. A good time in this game will be. It's not a game for the meek. If there's always this much, you just lose everything. If there's a glitch, a boss fight, or something just doesn't go your way, it can happen. You can lose everything in a heartbeat. Every now and then, I have seen one down here. Super rare. Because there is like a single fish that sits right here in this water sometimes. And a Spino can take its place. Let's get the hide. I don't care about any of that. Let's let him go ahead. Every now and then, it's over here. Let's see here. See the place over here. Usually bury it there. If there's no Queen bee spawns right here. You're ever looking for one. Spawns literally right here beside this cliff. She's a free roaming one. She doesn't have a nest. Actually just killed her a minute ago when I was coming through here. But yeah, one spawns right here. If you're ever looking for a roaming queen bee, she'll be right here on the edge of this cliff flying around. To help them catch some bees quicker without having to mess with the nests. Let's see where that water spawn is. But this is what I do, honestly. I just goof around and eat all the fish. Berry, it can be an otter or a big fish, or I guess that's why they're more rare, because there's just so many other things that can spawn instead of them. I've noticed down this path, they do have a tendency to spawn a little bit. So like I said, it's all in the other video. I just got super lucky doing that short video showing y'all the route. So don't get disappointed if you don't get 3 every time you go through there like I did. This is like how it typically is for me right here. It's working, especially now since they increased the amount of element that you get from the bosses. That made it a bit nicer too. Now you get like 264 per Alpha Megapithecus. So that's pretty nice. It's going to fund my gotcha addiction to get those best gotchas going in the pyramid. Once I get that set up, I'll show everyone how it looks. Instead of building a tower, this server generally is low enough population that I can render the entire interior of the pyramid at the same time, from corner to corner, and that will allow me to put 72 gotchas, 36 pairs, and have them all happy and producing at the same time. Now, you know, the thing right now is Pegomastics picking up their crystals, which is wonderful. And I've seen some people, you know, having trouble finding Pegos, but just come to the island. They're everywhere. Just get the gene tracker out and look for Pegomastics. They're all over the place, especially over here on the east side and down south by Red Hall is where I've found my higher level ones. All the other ones seem to be like your 90s, 100s, 120s near the swamp over here, or near the Red Hall. Okay. Come on, man. Servers. Save. Do a circle around it, maybe the stuff behind you will reset in time. And then I just go again. But yeah, when Genesis comes out, I plan to, if this new map doesn't bring a different variation of dinos, I plan to mutate X-races. I love the fact now that their melee is a separate stat from their mutations. And since they can go to level 500 and gain 88 levels, that's just going to be absolutely insane. I mean, the base Rexes they have out right now are insane enough, but when Genesis comes out, they will be just absolute monsters. You could either fully mutate their health and give them nearly 1,000,000 HP, or go all melee and 5 or 6,000% melee. It's just, it's ridiculous. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. X-Rexes is what I play with and ASA as well, because they're just beautiful. It's got a nice black coat with red and yellow in its seams, so it looks like lava flowing. It's absolutely. That's another reason I'm going to do them. Other than they can have higher stats than regular Rexes. They're also just beautiful. You can have colorations on them that you just can't get with the Rexes. Get some stuff. See ya. This isn't the best car in the world. Actually, this is the same car I used. I believe in the video is what I used. This is my old one. I don't have any of my good ones over here back on the island. Most of my tribe is on extinction right now. Building up over there, doing some awesome work. I wanted to build a pyramid tech. And in the long run, it would be really more efficient to clone all the gotchas and just have running bosses 3 or 4 times to cover it, because the floor in the pyramid alone is over 5,000 ceilings. So that's 5,000 elements right there, just for the floor. Yeah, that's so I'll be letting the gotchas do all that work for me. Yeah, I had some stuff decay. It was an old thing. She may be moving stuff from her old base. We had a couple of tribes come together and move together. And they're coming back over and condensing their bases so they don't decay. Scorched Earth right now is where See, I have bad luck too. I've just done, what, 2 entire rounds and haven't seen another one. So, don't feel bad if you're out here doing this and you just, it happens. So you gotta keep going because there's no other way to get them. I wish they would make trophies transferable. There you go. Trophies being transferable. Ugh, transferable would be amazing because then you could just go on like the center and put it everywhere there. Queen back yet? I don't hear. Fairies. Need one more for another boss? Okay. We'll get one more for now. I've got some other things to do. We'll get one more and then we'll go back. But I wanted y'all to see what an average run is like. Glory and fame. It's just I mean, if you really wanted to, you could do this faster if you just focus. Once you find exactly where they spawn, just run those spots if you need more stamina. It's basically in every bin. And I'm out of stamina. Oh, server lag. We got fine. Right. How am I back out of stamina? Must be doing a technique. And the car chart can go through here faster, but you might want to bring a Giga down through here because they may have a bigger area. So you don't have to move as much to the side to side. So it's just but definitely one of these two. You just come down through here. Eat everything. Water. there can be some that way as well, down that path. But I just like to farm this one because by the time you go up it and down, it's already respawned. So you really don't have time to farm both lanes because everything just respawns at once. If you've got a partner, y'all could do absolutely do that. You could have one of you farm in one lane here and the other one go the other way. Oh, we got a berry here this time, so we at least did get this one. Nice. Alright. It just takes patience. If you don't have patience, I don't know what to tell you. Pay somebody for them. But me, you know, a lot of times if I'm going to do this, I'll put on some music, or I'll have bring up like the screen and literally just watch YouTube videos while I'm coming out through here and spamming the eat button. Before you know it, you'll have enough to go do the alpha boss. So you gotta think, that's 264 element. That's not bad. Go tame you a couple of megalanians in the cave, breed them. You'll have the toxin. This stuff is super easy. 10 blueprint. And what's awesome is that um, when you first loot enforcers, you kill them a loot, and it shows a percentage of what their stats can be. And if all your points are in crafting, it will not affect them. But if you get that enforcer blueprint from combining others, you notice it removes. You no longer see the stat percentages on there, and that will then be affected by crafting. And so I had a level 143 Mastercraft blueprint, and I crafted it, and it came out as a 210 Mastercraft blueprint. I crafted it, and this came out as 210. I've now got it up to 262, and you look, I've already got it 8,000 health, 530 melee, and 4 enforcer. That will let you solo most of the drops and events that are in extinction. It is ridiculous because they get so much damage reduction taken, and they do so much increased damage to corrupt dinos. And this can go even higher. This can go up to, what is it, 280 something. I'm not exactly sure how many levels these games, either the 72 or the 88, I can't remember. But you get a good enforcer blueprint. Say you get a 120 and it shows the percentages on it. Don't craft it. Don't craft it. Wait until you get a couple of more of those blueprints, and then combine those into the stable combined blueprint in the Tinkerer's table. And you will end up with a higher level one. And then, see, look, I knew there's one that spawns over here. It's weird that it spawns over here. It's just because there's just a little bit of water here. The Spino spawns here. Look at that. But yeah, you can and you can do the same thing with mechs. Mechs have percentage stats on them. But if you get 3 of them, combine them together, make sure they're around the same level, or you can lose a bunch of levels. You want to gain levels. But then it also removes their percentage stats, which makes your crafting skill then affect them. So you get up, like I'm 155, so I had 1600% crafting skill, and this thing crafted at 66% bonus. So it went from 143 to 210, which was amazing. Absolutely amazing. So make sure you do that. Don't just craft your enforcers and mechs. They made it so you can't go over 300 now crafting. It's still worth it to get at least up to that. This was only a 210, and it has enough stats to solo one of the 50k element lanes. It can absolutely do that. So that's a little tips. Keep combining. I'm working on another one. I'm just doing it this one right. So it's still nice and high level, but it's not max. I think the max is 300. That's like saddle blueprints have a max. Max on those enforcers and mechs are 300. There's our next berry. But then that means I can't remember if they can get 72 or 88 levels. If it does, then it means they can go to 372 or 388 instead of mine here going to 280 something. It's almost 100 levels more. That if you combine them and then use your I don't know if anybody else likes enforcers, but they're one of my favorite things. Probably my second favorite thing now is a new dinosaur, and that's the fire key. I can't think of what it's called. My concussions after that. Yeah, those the ones that come out with the center. I really like those. I haven't seen spiders down here yet. Maybe we will now that we killed. I do already have one settings. If you don't use those, what are those commands? Not, I don't know what HOLD is. And of course, these admin cheat things are single player. I was testing the level of enforcers and just how high you could craft them, but that was before the nerf. Before the nerf, you could get them to 401, which was insane, because then they would max out and they would disappear at like 450. But these three, I mean, gamma, you can change your gamma whenever you want, but these two right here, if you don't already use these are lifesavers. They make the fog. That's why it's so clear on my screen. They completely remove fog and remove most of the cloud coverage, so it greatly enhances your frame rate. Then of course gammas, like I can go to gamma 4 and gamma 5, which starts washing it out basically. I generally stay on 3, but sometimes it gets too dark. If I don't have any lights or whatever, I'll go ahead and go up to 3. It's just because I'm getting old and have bad vision. It's kind of in the flow now, so I may do a couple more rounds here. More spiders. Go on, server lag. Yeah, this is just a good thing. I've been thinking too about maybe streaming. If some of y'all want to see that, I may get that going. I haven't really ever streamed, so but it's something I'd be open to doing. Some of y'all want to see that. That way, if y'all have questions and stuff like that, I can give live answers, or if y'all just want to see me do certain things, that'd be great. See, I told y'all there was one up here. I know it's just weird because there's just a tiny bit of water that runs through here. One can spawn. It's so weird. usually spawns like right here, or like you saw on that ledge, and it can even be over here. Let's see if it comes back up. I don't hear it. She must have a long spawn time. Okay, let's go back over here. Nothing spawned back there yet. Start munching. Oh, this was a berry. Yeah, technically, if you wanted, you could probably just run back over to here, run there, run back over, run here, and just keep hitting this one berry spawn or you could run between these two, probably. The other one's right up here. Yeah, see? Another berry in that spawn. We may do that a few times. Now, I don't know how they were doing it, or if it still works. I imagine it doesn't. But I know one of the reasons, one of the main reasons they patched all of the blueprints things is because some people were crafting a bunch of the saddle blueprints, like a Bronto platform saddle blueprint, with some of the scout blueprints that were maxed, that were like completely maxed. Getting a scout blueprint max is easy. You just put 3 of them together and they'll come out max. It just happens. But they were using 2 of them combined with a Bronto saddle, and it was turning that Bronto saddle into Ascendant, but it was also lowering the price, so it only cost 1 of each material. Now you're like, okay, that's cool for a Bronto saddle. Why is that so special? Well, Bronto saddles give a ton of XP. Now imagine putting all your points in the crafting skill and crafting thousands of Bronto saddles. You know, you'd go to level 195 in a couple hours, getting that much experience. I forget how much it is. It's a lot. It is a lot. And only costing 1 of each material. Yeah, some people, I think some people got in trouble for it. Clear exploit, and they keep rollback. I wonder if everybody felt that. Yeah, that's wild. So I don't think you can get. I mean, you might be able to still get them down to level 1, but it would now absolutely take a ton of the same saddle blueprint instead of throwing in 2 maxed out scout ones. You actually have to have Bronto saddle, platform saddle blueprints. Oh, yeah, see, look. Instead of a Spino, though, it's a berry. Yeah, I told you, every now and then, one can spawn here. There's like a little fish that comes here. Instead of a Spino or a fish, this time it's a berry onyx. I know I said I was going to go the short route, but I got too invested in talking. So I decided to go ahead and do the whole route. But yeah, that was wild. And I didn't get to make any of this stuff anyway, which I'm glad I didn't. because they deleted all that stuff. So I'm glad I didn't get to craft any of it. So I don't have FOMO or whatever, or I don't have that loss. Because I would. Oh, excuse me. I missed it by one day. And they're like, oh, by the way, you could have done this and this and this. And that's when they set the new rules for enforcers and mechs and stuff. But they didn't say that you couldn't continuously combine the saddle blueprints. So I assume you could still eventually get them really, really cheap, but it's going to take a long time now. And I assume once they do, they're going to be worth it. Because, you could just join a tribe and have everybody else chilling while one person is literally giving everybody tons of experience. That's just amazing. I think I'll go ahead. See this one down here at least once. That way y'all can see, at least see all of the spawns. You've seen pretty much every spawn. I have of these, the better. So I'm not against farming more. I forgot. I think I've got 7 back at the base, so I have enough for a boss and then 1 extra. So 8, 9 for a second. That's not bad. That would be 528. Several gotchas cloned for me. So right now, I think I have. Heck yeah. New female I'm using right now was level 12, and they said I got a concussion, so I literally logged off for 2 days, and I don't know if it's a glitch or what. All the females I found, like 18 of them, starved to death. Look at this, it's insane. Let me show you the. And all at once. That was the old structure I had right here. Look at this. female element dust, level 50, level 12, level 12. They started that level 12 was the ones I was doing. I'm fixing to get level 1s now. But yeah. And then I went and froze all my males and my pegos. The males were higher levels, that's the only reason. They survived. So what I'm doing now is I've just got them all packed up until I get all of the clones I want. And then I'm going to start to farm up. That way I'll literally just log in every day and not have to worry about farming anymore. Just log in and start gathering berries and seed. And that, that'll keep them all fed. So. Yeah, that was a huge waste, losing all those females. Each one of them was 29 element. So you can imagine how much element that was. These two, Epithecus lost fat as well. Hope recovered a lot of that. Plus, like I said, now I won't be having level 12 females. I have a level 1 female cloning right now, and I'll have a level. And I was doing level 93, no, level 63 males, and they were costing me 50 each. Luckily, none of those died. But now I'm also getting I'm getting a level 6 male to clone, so that'll be much cheaper to finish it. I don't need a whole lot of males. How many did I have? I may have. I think I have 20. So I need 16 more males and then 36 females. Be a lot cheaper being level 1. And then I'll just leave them in their cryopods until they're all done. That way they'll have several levels and I don't have to worry about them start doing other things. Like more and then hunting for enforcer blueprints. That's probably my favorite thing to do. Is go hunt for enforcers. I wish so bad the gene scanner to hunt for them. That would be amazing. There's a berry. It would be amazing. Oh, server lag. Issue earlier. I know, probably not interested in it, but I ain't got nothing else to talk about, and I don't want to completely bore you out of your mind. I apparently they changed one of the spawns. Or they may have changed several of them. I don't know yet, but my pyramid has been where it's at for 2 years now, and I've never heard seen anyone spawn underneath it. I'm sure it wasn't a spawn area, so I got today. Someone said that they spawned in underneath it, and then couldn't get out. They ended up logging out, and then someone supposedly dragged their corpse around them. I'm like, if you could get out, then someone else get in. It was anyway. Oh, yep. So look, there's one right here at the mouth of the river now. Anyway, the pyramid now has doors at the base of it. I don't know why some of these. I mean, I'm not complaining when they just let me when they pick up the spines, but I don't know why some of these pick up the spines and some of them. But yeah, so the pyramid now has doors underneath for the foundation. You just have to look at the videos to see what I'm talking about. The entire pyramid literally sits 2 squares off of the ground in a 74 by 74 square. So there's like an entire civilization underneath the pyramid. But it's always been sealed up because there wasn't any spawns, no drops, no notes, nothing there. And then when the Bob's Tails came, they put one right outside of the pyramid, but still not under the pyramid. It seems like now they've changed the spawn or something, or maybe that guy spawned 1 in a million underneath it. I don't know. But either way, there's doors down there. I'm complaining, saying I was a piece of crap and all this stuff. My building he spawned, even though it's been there for 2 years and I've never had another complaint. I put doors down there now, so he can be a happy little guy. Three towards another. We need 7 more. server lag. Come on. Too excited. Get her stamina back up. Favorite map is actually Spino. But anytime I just want to just chill, that's why I built it because I knew ahead of time. And everything, and I love, but at the same time I also hate the new cosmetic system, because to me it seems like it's really easy to be lazy but still make your place look good. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it's like, oh yeah, so you built a box with a couple of rectangles and slapped some pretty cosmetics on it and call it your work of art. And I just don't like that. I wish Wildcard themselves would implement a ton more cosmetics, but ones that can be earned. Like I absolutely hate the fact that the new Homodeus skin from Extinction is now a one-piece skin, and you can't even hide the headpiece on it anymore. I loved wearing it and hiding the head, wearing the different pieces, and now it's all, it's all just one piece now. You put it on here, and your whole body has the and it doesn't even look like the original. It looks so much different. It looks more like the pieces you get from, what is it? Was it Aberration? You get those pieces? Or was it Genesis? The decaying stuff. But I don't like this. I guess you get it just for going on Extinction. I haven't killed the boss. Yeah, I got killed the king. crazy. Um, so it's like the whole cosmetic thing that made everything so unique is been made too expensive. Well, there are some things I do really like the clear glass windows, but they should be the ones releasing it. And honestly, with stuff like that, I wouldn't mind paying a little bit for those if they had more extras. Those wild cards. But the fact that anyone who makes one can do that, everyone on the planet all have the same exact cosmetic schemes. I don't know. It's just not for me. Let's see. That's all over here. I'm pretty sure one day I don't think I've ever had one. There's one right here. And the sun's starting to come out. We'll go ahead and gamma back down. Now you can see what normal gamma looks like. It's wild when you come back. You get used to being up 3 and 4. You go back to how the game is supposed to look. You get all the beautiful colors and stuff again, but at the same time, yeah, it's weird. Okay. Finish farming this up. Got everything else in here. Queen. Should have showed her too. places we've been getting. I just thought I'd make a video just talking about some different things. So I'm not really doing a video on it. I've been checking comments and stuff because some things have changed, like the desert ghillie skin. When it first come out on Scorched, you had to learn it. And it was like one fiber to craft or something like that, and that people didn't understand why they couldn't use it. It was because the skin, even though it's a skin, it only worked if you already had the regular ghillie. You could put it on top of that ghillie skin, basically, to recolor it. Basically, it was a stupid idea. Which they've now changed it so that it's in your cosmetic tab. You can go in here now, cosmetics, and go to skins, and you see it's in here, desert ghillie. You can just craft it now without having to learn it. It's not in your points or whatever it used to be. Like right in here, and I made a video on that. And then I started getting comments here just a couple of weeks ago. I can't find it. I logged in. Oh, yeah, they moved the location. It's still the same because people were wondering, oh, yeah, I can wear flak and make it look like ghillie. It just doesn't work that way. It's not like a regular skin that goes on any armor. It only works on regular armor. Like that. Give me there. Oh, I got my K button on still. Where did that go? Let's see. Give me that. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, it's little videos and it's things like that I like discovering the answer to. It's a lot to help people out. Oh, there's another one right there. And a berry. See, I told you they spawn in the neck down here now and then. You haven't seen that I've said they spawn, and it's here in the lake. It's usually right at the back of the lake. says that the crafted cap on the enforced is level 300. I talked about that earlier in the video. But yeah, I wonder if they're combined in the Tinker, like crafted in the Tinker, not combining. Because I'm curious to know if I get one that's combined, if I then use crafting skill, if I can make it. It probably doesn't, but it really should. And I say that because any normal dino you can mutate all the way to level 366 and still add levels to it all the way to exactly 450. And but you won't be able to do that if 300 is the highest you can go on the first few. There'll be no way that they could ever be as high as any other dino. But if you could craft it, then they could reach that exacting threshold. But I'm afraid it's not. I'm afraid it's going that way. But I don't know anybody who has a 300 right now that is still a blueprint that hasn't been crafted yet. So I'm going to go on single player and spawn a bunch of them and craft them up to 300 and then see if the crafting skill will still raise it higher than that, or if it's completely capped, like saddles are completely capped at 124. We'll be able to see if that is completely capped at 3. If it does go up, I might make a video on it. Because from what I understand, most people are just assuming that 300 is just the absolute hard limit. But I don't know any of them that's combining them and then using crafting skills to go higher. Everyone's just trying their best to craft them as high as possible by combining instead of using crafting skills. I need two more. There's a berry. But it just shows that you may not want to come over. See, it is super rare. This one is really rare. I think probably because there's a lot of hidden fish here. It's really hard to get them all. And it's probably its spawn that I'm missing every time. Come on, Star. Let's go. two more. It is a beautiful game. Okay. We'll suck the life of you. Everything takes so much time. They're really fighting each other. I figured they'd be on the same side. Appreciate it. One more. How's he healing up? Good deal. I've been taking it, my enforcer into the swamp cave, the bug cave, to get it levels. Gotta be careful in there though. So they're hit really hard. Since one of it's corrupt, he doesn't get damage reduction or bonus. Man, is it good for level. And then come back down and see if I can get one more. So you can see that this is not, you know, fast by any means, but it's, oh my gosh, it's probably the best way to get spinal cells, other than buying. You know, you can pay someone else to farm them for you. But probably go that route. Pretty much what they're going to be doing is this right here. It's still this is. See exactly where the spawns are. If you go to different parts of the video, you can see exactly where every one of them, you know, there's like one right there, one around the next corner, one right in front of us, sometimes one on that under that cliff, but usually down in that ravine, not on the cliff. I don't know why that one, unless it was just because it was chasing that thing. Two down the middle of that area of far. Oh, there he spawned here. Alright. Come on, Spino. Show me some love. some stamina. On the light side, it's so hot over here. I'm gonna do something. Look at that ferry up there, just keeping the one of the big tribes on the servers. That's one of their bases right there. They've got several of them. Bases. Kind of like but I mean, most of mine are all together. I mean, these rice parade right beside the pyramid. And then a little space between it and the pyramid. As I did, and just one more spot. Taken me to gather these, build these wells. I'll have 13 12. That's a terrible deal. Oh, there's another one of the spirals over here in the spot. See, they do spawn up here. The fairies I killed. That's funny. As soon as I kill the fairies over here, the Spino comes back. Let's see if we can come back. be garbage, you can combine them and get blueprints out of them. There's the belly. Let's look down here one more time before we go to the top. No, Spino. Okay. Well, we got enough to do 2 bosses now. I'm not sure how to set up. I'm not sure how this video is. I have to check it out. That lets you know about how long it might take you to get these. You could get luckier, or you could get not as lucky. All the people. Let's see. It's open. It's not open. It's floating. We'll go back to base, back to the pyramid for another video. Oh, look at there. There's another one right there. We'll kill it real quick. So we did get 13. We'll walk him over here to see if that other one's teleporters right up top there. Okay. It was a nice little extra bonus at the end. Oh, he's taking damage or something. So yeah, this is the Spino farm. That's from now. I'm glad I went ahead and done this video to show people, because I still have people asking, where's this at, man? I'm just not having any luck. It's everything is just messed up on my server or whatever. And now you can see this. This is where it starts, and you just go toward the ob and just come back. And let's go to the pyramid. Here's my main base. Oh, I joined you. It's 74 by 74. But you know, in a lot of servers, you wouldn't be able to see all this, but since it's a low population server, everything loads in, and I'll eventually have gotchas from corner to corner, every 10 spaces apart, 72 gotchas in here. But this is my humble little base right now, and up there, one of my trial mates had set up like a store. There's all kinds of crowd fridges and stuff up there where you can buy different diamonds that she has. Yeah, for the most part, this is just me here now, and I'm working on clones because I had lost all of those. See, I've got all these males, and all my females are down. So, yeah, what was it I had? 19. I had 19. Now we got two females there. So I'm going to get them put up. And I hope this video helped y'all when it comes to hunting the Spinos, the Spino cells. There we are. Enough to run 2 alpha megapithecus and 1 extra. So just leave me some comments down below on what y'all want to see, and any questions y'all have, just let me know. Take it easy.